People in Lebanon woke up to two different time zones on Sunday. While for some it was 6 in the morning, for others their phones displayed 7 a.m. Now the reason behind this confusion is a dispute between political and religious authorities. You see, Lebanon is part of the 70 countries who practice daylight saving. Now this is something that happens every year during spring. The season change marks many changes: warmer weather, longer days, blooming flowers, and the beginning of daylight saving time. The moment the clock strikes 2 a.m. on the second Sunday in March, the clocks are forwarded by 1 hour. The idea is to add an hour of sunlight to save power. Whether that happens or not, that's debatable. Now, let's get back to Lebanon. Here, the government has made a last-minute decision to delay the start of daylight savings time. It will be practiced from a month later now. So that makes the date April 21st. You see, the Lebanese government is headed by a Sunni caretaker prime minister, and the parliament speaker is Shia. It is being seen as a Muslim-biased decision because they feel the move will allow those Ramadan fast to be broken an hour earlier. Meanwhile, some Muslims say fasting is not dependent on time. It is supposed to end at sunset regardless of the time zone. Now, not everyone is happy with this decision. Many Christian politicians and institutions are rejecting the decision, including the largest church, the Maronite Church, which is extremely influential in the country. For the people, this has brought more confusion. For many, the phones and watches automatically changed the time to daylight saving, after which phone networks had to ask customers to manually change it back. In theory, public institutions are bound by the government's decision, but private institutions are still picking sides.
كنا بهاوس بارتي ليلة وفجأة بنطلع على تليفونات والتليفون الساعة عليه 1:03 وتليفون 2:03 وكتير كان انه شو عم بيصير انه هل نحن is it بالكحول او لا فصورناه هون كرمال انه نتأكد بعدين وانه هلا عم بطلع فيهم وانه لا كان كل تليفون ساعة شيء فانه it wasn't the alcohol و this is definitely a weird historic moment حنطلع عليها ونضحك.
بيخترعوا مشاكل لحتى يزيدوا العمق الخلاف بين المسلم والمسيحي، لأنه هن اللي فوق بالحكم، هن اللي مستفيدين من خلاف الشعب.
Now, many are seeing the issue as a distraction from the country's larger economic and political problems. Lebanon is in the midst of the worst financial crisis in its modern history. IMF officials recently warned that the country could be heading for hyperinflation if no action was taken. Lebanon has seen the president's seat empty since October last year. The parliament has failed to elect a replacement since. So as politics gets more complicated in the country, the religious divide is seeing the same fate.